Hello guys, let me ask, do you still use Microsoft Word to prepare your manuscript? I know for a fact that some journals, some conferences give rules to use for the submission of Microsoft Word formatted and also LaTeX. But I'll just advise that you try Overleaf. Overleaf editor is very good for preparing your manuscript and it comes in handy. Let's get started. So what you just do is that it's either you put overleaf.com or you just type into your search bar Overleaf and it will bring just this environment, and once you click on it, it takes you to Overleaf environment. And one thing is that it has a paid version and also it has a free version. So for whatever reason you still want to use it for, the free plan is still enough to work with, although it has some additional advantage using the premium features. For a start, you can use a free version and it comes in handy, like I said. So let's get started. So to get started, once you enter this environment, the next thing is to use the come to new project. So to do the new project, you are starting from scratch. You don't have any template. You click on the blank project. If you have or you can use a upload project. That is if you downloaded the templates online from the, okay, let's say for instance you have in this case now we have engineering application of artificial intelligence. So this is a journal outlet, so you can download the latest template from here. You just click on it and you download, and I already downloaded it. So once you come to this place, you can upload the project from here, and if it's from GitHub, you can also upload from there. And other option is that if you want to use templates, there are various templates. IEEE, all template journals are usually there, so you can check them out. Then books, if it's books you want to do, you will see format letter, assignment, poster, presentation, report, CV, thesis, whatever things, manuscript you want to prepare, and which could help you out in preparing the Overleaf come in handy. So now I'm just going to show you, if you are starting from scratch, so click on the blank project, it asks you to, so you can just put anything. So let me just use a sample one. So once you create that, it brings you to this place. So, and it should use so if it's article, if it's conference, if it's one column or double column, you can change this to double column. So but now we're going to look at we're going to use what's it called? We're going to use upload project, as I've downloaded the template. So I'll just upload a zip file. So you click on uploading the zip file. This is the zip file. Once you open, I need to load the project. So in there you have this Exivia. This for Exivia document. So the document class is already here. So that is the first thing you must notice. You must work with when you are preparing your. So depending on the kind of document, so is a PowerPoint. Then this 12 point is telling you that the document will be, the font size will be 12 points. So and you are working with. So in some cases, if it's IEEE, this is where you put it. IEEE have their own format that it can follow. So this is where you specify the kind of document you are working with. So this part is showing the output, and to download the PDF, you just come here and download the PDF after preparing. notice in this place it's telling you that you can use author and use the FRF for command within author or affiliation for footnote. So if you want to include the footnote this way, so if you want to specify the corresponding author, that is if it's required, in some cases you use this so for the author this way you put it, and the affiliation or the information you add them there. So in this place you put abstract text, all your abstracts will stay in this place, and the keywords will be, if you have graphical abstracts, this way you input it. So research highlights, this way you put them. I know in the Severe they usually have research highlights depending on the number you have, maybe more than this. So but when you are listing them, you start with /item, so it will be for the first highlight, then the second highlight, then more /item to give more boosted list of research highlights. So the keyword will stay in between this begin keyword and end keyword. So that's it. So and whenever you want to start your content, content, which usually start from introduction, I think. So you start with section. So the section, that is okay, this place now you have a research highlight. So this is where the abstract text, that as you can see in this place, abstract text, that is what is here. So the keyword, as nothing is there, you just see the keyword here. So this way it will be listed. So example section. So here, usually introduction, that is why it shows 1. So the subsection, we also have subsection, so example subsection, so it will show 1.1. You don't need to number them again. And also the 1.1, that is subsection automatic. So it's showing you some quick. And these are some how they generate some equation. You can see it there. Begin equation, end equation, to give us this equation, and some other form of equation you can find. So also this is a table, showing you a table here. This is a table of 1, 2, 3. So you just start by begin a table, centering to put it in the center, table in the tabular form. So this L represents to align it to the left, C is to align it at the center, and to align it to the right is R as well. So this is an example of a table, and there are various formatting of table, but we're going to do that in some other time, not in this video. So quickly, let me just show you some of these things. So here we have I told you we can have the author. So let's say author is Sinfang, and this is the affiliation. So let me just compare. So this is the author, Sinfang, predictive model of edge challenges. So this is the title. So this is the research highlights. I could put more as far as I wanted to. So these are the research predicting air challenges. So it's a various application, artificial intelligence in various domains. So that's it. So this is the title, and this is the author's name. Let me just comment this. So like this place now, I have a percentage, 62% in the. So to give me the real output of and not make the other lines a comment, you just put backward slash. So once you put that, it's going to uncomment it. So let me recompile now. You can see this is the abstract. Just put some words there to show you. So, and now if you have a graphical abstract, you can just include it as I don't have it now, just to show you. So this is the research highlight, which I have here. So this where you will enter it. So it's a template, you already see them there. So now these are my keywords. So machine learning. So the introduction, which is the first section. So don't forget the email address to put them into footnotes. I already include them here. So this is the email, and this is the name of the corresponding author is showing at the end of the as a footnote also. So this is the section 1. So I don't need to put 1 in any place. Already once I put section, it's going to the next section. So if I put another section, it's going to take me to the this subsection is showing the background 1.1. So this is another section, literature review. So you already automatically change it to 2. So that is there. So let me uncomment this. Okay. So the introduction. So this is the introduction. Mind you, I have a citation here. So it already give me the citation number A1. So what you do is a /cite. But before doing that, you have to create it. So I already have reference B. So to have a reference B, you just come here, new file. So new file, then you rename it as a ref, and it has to be in big text. So you just .bib, then you create it here. But I will not create this because I already have one, so I'll cancel it. So I already have ref b here. So these are the authors. This is the first one. So to get the name of the author, to get this thing will not stress you. Just go to Google Scholar. Once you get to Google Scholar, put the name. So if it's this article you want to cite, you see here, cite. So once you click on it, come to big text. So you just copy this part, copy, Ctrl C, and come back here. Just press enter to a new line and put it there. So once you cite, it will. So let's go back to our main text. First thing first, at the end of your document, you ensure that you have the bibliographic style, which is Elsevier article norm, and the name of the bib text you have is reference, so you put reference there. So if you check the last part of this document, you should be having the reference listed there. You can see. So once you do that, there is another method you can use. You can just connect your Zotero without have to be copying all those big tests from the Google Scholar. So it's another way, but we're going to do that in another video. So this is the introduction. Now we go to this is the subsection background. So I have some things, comment. And when you are compiling, you can just put it in auto compile on. So once you make any change, you just change directly. Once you type anything, you change it directly. So this background now to come to the literature is already 2. So that way you prepare your manuscript seamlessly. So there are some key symbols like ampersand. So you have to put // in front of them so that it won't give them as a keyword. So I'm sure you get that. So this one now are some of the citation from where I copied it from. But let's take for instance now I put this one in there. let's say this is what I'm trying to cite. So I just click. So I already have this. Okay, pause. So you already change it to 2. So we can do that so for the others. So now this is section 3, showing the materials and methods. These are some of the things we've done. So just like that. So now for the image, like figures for you to, so you have them download. Once you have them in your, this is it. So it's already here. So to get it, you can just come to files, and if it's inside the folder, you can just, so first just come to upload, you select file, or if they are much, you put them in the folder, you can select the folder. So you select the folder that have it. So let me just cancel. So I already have correlation matrix here. I already have correlation matrix here. So that is where you put. So you begin figure, include graphics. So you may change it if you want it smaller. You can just put this one is 0.7 to reduce it. So you can see it gives you a smaller shape of it. So also, and in the case of results, these are how you format your table, begin table. So one way by which you can generate your table, there is an app you can use to generate your table. It's very simple. Once you have your table, just input it, and well, for now you can just begin a table. But one of another next video, you will look at how you can format different formatting of table, and there is an mobile app table generator you can use to generate your table. You just input those value, then it will generate the the latest format of it for you, that you just copy and paste to this place. So that is a various way by which you can, and here all those two authors that I've cited earlier, these are the reference, so you don't need to be typing the reference anymore. So that is how an introductory part of it. So one thing about Overleaf or LaTeX is that you can use it for various word processing, for letter, for CV preparation, for textbook, and it will save you some formatting stress that you could encounter in Microsoft. Welcome any question from the comment section.